Welcome to day 2 of my 30-day security challenge. It's the month-long challenge I created to help you gain control of your privacy and security online. You can follow along with the security challenge via my blog at snubsy.com, where you can skip ahead or download a checklist of the challenge. Each video will also be curated into a playlist, so it'll be really easy to follow along from day 1 all the way through day 30. So today we are building on the steps that we took yesterday to prepare ourselves for the challenge. Specifically, we are focusing on those old accounts and old devices that you no longer want. So about a year ago, I had an online account that got hacked. It was an account that I had created about 15 years ago for Skype, which I had not used in a few years. I legit forgot about it. I had not changed the password since I stopped using it. Someone was able to find that old password and log into my account. But what I didn't take into account was that the contacts that I had on that account, several of them received a link from my account that when clicked on would potentially download malware. They thought it was from me, and I was alerted by a friend via email. Luckily, the attacker had not changed my very old password, so I was able to log in and change the password. I added two-factor authentication, and I reported the offending IP address. Skype tells you the location of recent logins, and this one had come from an IP in another country, or it might have been a VPN, but that's for another day. So today we are just going to focus on deleting those old accounts and devices so you don't fall prey to the same attack that I experienced. So first off, let's take care of those old devices. If you intend to sell these or even drop them off at a recycling center, it's really wise to erase the contents first. Most, if not all, devices have the capability to do a factory reset, which means that you can erase all the content on the device and set it back to its factory settings as if it was brand new. So devices made by popular brands and running commonly used operating systems are pretty easy to wipe. For smartphones, a factory restore function can usually be found through the settings. On laptops, it might be a little bit harder to find. Internet of Things devices like your Amazon Echo or a connected Philips Hue controller might not have a screen attached to them, but you can usually remove the device from your smartphone and your home network via the smartphone application, or they will have a reset button on the back that will require it to be pressed in for a few seconds to restart and wipe the device. For anything that you are unclear about, just easily search how to factory wipe XYZ, and then you will find step-by-step tutorials in your browser online. Once you have those devices factory wiped and restored to factory settings, you can package them up and resell them or e-cycle them. Any information security professional will tell you that e-cycling is safer than reselling a device, but for financial sake, you just do whatever you can afford to do. The second step for today is to delete your old online accounts. Had I deleted my Skype account after college, it would not have gotten hacked, but I had forgotten about it. Problem is, in this day and age, we sign up for all sorts of sites online. A lot of times you can figure out which sites you've signed up for by checking your email inbox. What sites keep sending you coupons or sales or newsletters? You've probably, most likely, signed up on that site. If you don't use it anymore or you don't buy from that website anymore, just consider deleting that account. Now, before you just begrudgingly click around each site that you've ever visited trying to figure out how to delete an account, just use Just Delete Me instead. This site is found over at justdelete.me, and it is set up to be a directory of popular websites with directions on how to delete your accounts on them. So if a site is highlighted in green, that means that it's relatively simple to delete your account. If it's in black, that means that you cannot delete your account on that site. Clicking Show Info shows you directions on the deleting process, and clicking on the name will take you to the website's page where you can begin the cancellation process. If you do run into a website where you forgot your username or your password, just try to reset it by going through their forgot password steps. By doing so, most sites will send you an email with steps on resetting your password so that you can log in. If a website does send your password over email, generally that means that they are storing your credentials without any encryption, which is a huge no-no. You definitely want to try and delete your account from those sites for sure. You can check out plaintextoffenders.com for other websites that store user credentials in plain text, which is really bad and where anyone can see them. Most sites will require you to log in to delete your account, so ensure that you have access is a key step. Now mark off all of the devices that you erased and all the accounts that you deleted from your notepad, leaving just the products that you still use. Your list is probably a little bit shorter now, which will save time when we start working with your current accounts. Now tomorrow I'm going to share how you can protect your home network now that you have all those old devices removed off of it. But first, make sure to subscribe over on YouTube or hit up snubzy.com for the downloadable checklist and to skip ahead on the 30-day security challenge. Again, I'm Shannon Morris and I will see you tomorrow for day 3.